Welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Kun Fai.
Yes.
I was going to say Kun Golf, but no, today is Kun Fai.
Yeah, she's on leave today. Hopefully, she was sick.
Yes, hopefully she'll get better very, very soon. We miss her here, actually. We're gonna go to, like we promised before we went on the break, we're gonna go straight to the news on the demonstration. So yesterday's that they announced earlier it will be a very big gathering. So finally, at the end of the day, Suthep Suban, one of the core leaders of one of the demonstration, actually announced what they will be doing today after asking people to actually camping around the area and stay over, because they said they will do spread out strategy to various
places. It's like a 5-star strategy that will go on various routes across Bangkok.
Yes, and those 13 destinations was announced yesterday evening. They will go to the Supreme Command Headquarters at the Chang Watthana Civil Service Center, will be led by Sagonthi Patriyakul. And the second destination is the Air Force Headquarters in Don Mueang. That group, that march will be led by Vithaya Kaew Paradai. The third march will go to the Army Headquarters to meet with the, of course, Army top brass, General Prayut Chan-o-cha. And this group will be led by Ekanat Prompan. Number 4, the fourth destination is the Navy Headquarters. The group will be led by Sontiyan Chün Haruthai Naitam. And the fifth destination is the Royal Thai Police, and Puttipong Punnakan will lead the crowd. The sixth destination is the Metropolitan Police Headquarters. The crowd will be led by Chumpon Julasai. And of course, the seventh destination is Channel 3. Nathapon Thip Suwan will lead the crowd. The eighth destination is Channel 5, led by Isara Somchai. Ninth destination is Channel 7, led by Chanwit Vipusri. 10th destination is the Channel 9, or we also known as MCOT. So today we will see them here, right? Here at our office. The crowd will be led by Thanom Ongketpon. And also Channel 11 will be Mr. Thawan Seniam will lead the crowd. Number 12, Interior Ministry. There will be a crowd from the Student Network, Student and People Network to Reform Thailand will go there. And the last destination is actually at the Budget Bureau that Mr. Suthep Suban said he will lead the crowd itself. He said that the reason that he has to go to the Budget Bureau because he would like to ask the director of Budget Bureau to stop giving money to the Prime Minister.
Oh.
And there are some people told him to not mess with the media because they're afraid that he will lose his point, so-called, with the media. But this is quote from what he said on the stage. He said, all of us has our own day job. We don't have time to fight with Thaksin system all year. So the fight will have to be done or finished within these 3 days. And if the civil servant and media still serve Thaksin system and also this government, the people will make a decision. If they don't go, we will go. We'll have time to fight with them so much. And so he said that Today evening, the November 25th, they will evaluate the situation again to see whether any civil servant or government unit has shown their stance or changed their mind. I am not sure when he said he will evaluate situation tonight. I am not sure what will be the measure to see that government unit is actually agree or comply with
Yes.
the demonstrators' requests, because they have jobs that they're gonna have to attend every day
Yes, of
anyway.
course. Yesterday, if you see the footage or even the news clip on the media or even on social media, the pictures have been circulated quite worldwide. Pictures of people, demonstrators
Yes.
with that Thai flag decorations going to Ratchadamnoen Democracy Monument on Ratchadamnoen Avenue. It was the biggest turnout yet of the anti-Thaksin Shinawatra demonstrators that we have seen during several years, like 7 years before. They said the protesters was gathering from Ratchadamnoen all the way to Sanam Luang and to the Pin Klao Bridge, crossing the Chao Phraya River.
Oh, yes.
And in the other way, in the opposite directions, they will go down, filling up the Lan Luang Road.
So if you follow on social media, you see lots of pictures of people
It's like
marching.
lots of people.
Yes, and talking about people, yesterday intelligence unit of the police department actually reported at about 5 p.m. It's estimated to have 128,500 people gathered together. They said the majority of the demonstrators is about 120,000 people. It's around the Democracy Monument, and about 5,500 at the People Army Against Thaksin regime at the Phan Pha intersection, and about 3,000 people at the Student and People Network for Reform Thailand. So a lot of people will say there are more than that, but a lot of people would agree with the area. They have yesterday circling around the media also, there was some kind of map that the police actually used to calculate the number of the crowd. Of course, they cannot just go down and count heads. They're somehow has this way to go by square meters.
But there was a way from the rally organizer that they distributed the sticker in order to count the people who joined.
Right. That would be difficult anyway, I believe.
Yeah. There was a lot of people.
Yes.
However, it seems that the number might be exceeding 1 million.
Yes,
according to estimates.
Because Kun Suthep called for 1 million people, and a lot of people believe that the crowd we saw yesterday in 3 spots and finally almost combined, even spill over to Sanam Luang area in front of the Royal Palace. People believe those all together actually probably 1 million people at least, like Kun Suthep has called for. But like we reported the number from the intelligence agency from the police department said it's about 128,500 people.
Oh, wow. Well, see, judge for yourself from the picture. So there was the situation will be escalating since this morning onwards. So there was several routes that you might need to avoid. The Metropolitan Police Bureau yesterday advised the public to avoid 12 routes that the protesters will use to spread out. They will include the Pitsanulok Road between Wangdang intersection and Yomaraj intersection, Nakhon Sawan Road from Thewakam to Nang Leung, Wisut Kasat Road from Wisut Kasat to Chapora intersection, Chakapan Road from Chapora to Chakapan, the roads between Phan Pha and Lan Luang, and the Ramafip Road from Wat Bencha intersection to Orathai Bridge. There were Ratchawiti Road as well, the one that links from Sukhothai to the Victory Monument. You might need to avoid the area in the Ratchawiti intersection to Kanryeon intersection, and also see Ayutthaya Road from Pon 1 to Wat Benja Ratchadamnoen Road from Praroop to Makhawan, and the U Thong Nai Road from U Thong Nai to the Royal Plaza, the Pichai Road from Katayani to U Thong Nai, and Luk Luang Road from Ratchasima Road to Orathai Bridge. Most of them, the routes, the area around the 3 districts that the ISA have been invoked, the Pom Prap Satru Phai, Dusit, and Pranakon. So today, 32 City Hall run school located near the anti-government rally on Ratchadamnoen Avenue will be closed for 2 days on Monday and Tuesday for the safety of the student, while there were 8 other schools run by the Education Ministry that will be closed today. 32 schools supervised by the BMA are located in these particular 3 districts, and they said yesterday that they will include the ราชบพิตรวัดตรีทศเทพวัดพระเชตุพนวัดมกุฏกษัตยารามวัดมหานพวัดมหาธาตุราชนัดดาราชบูรณะสุทัศน์วัดใหม่อมตรส and อินทรวิหาร most of them the area that the protesters will be heading to, because you might need to check again that 13 routes that covers several areas in the heart of Bangkok.
So before you get out of the house to send off your kids today, make sure you try to call the school first, because beside those government school and school under BMA care, I believe there are numbers of the private school in Bangkok that actually announced the closure for 2 days also. So just make a phone call. Just better just come out here, go through all the traffic and the school closed.
Or if it's too late, just join them.
Right.
No, we're kidding.
So your kids can experience, the civil rights.
Just go with the flow.
Activities.
Yesterday, there were reports of the Prime Minister as well that people said that she was too ignorant to be commenting, to give any comment on the situation here. So authorities said that yesterday the Prime Minister was at her house, but she was keeping a close watch and had been monitoring on the gathering activity, and she had been holding a video conference with the police chief in order to be updated, to be keep posted on the situation. However, there will be a cabinet meeting today that was postponed from. It should be a cabinet meeting tomorrow. However, the government will be open the way for the debate, the censure motion. They have moved the cabinet meeting to today.
Move up a little earlier.
Yes. But with the situation that has been going on, we're still not sure yet whether the cabinet meeting will still be on.
Well, we'll see today, and we will have more to tell you tomorrow. We talk about the demonstrators that anti-government, so now we just have to talk to the one that actually support the government. Yesterday, there was also the red shirt activities going on around the Ratchamangkala area. There was one at Chalina Hotel in Ratchamangkala. About in the afternoon, Sombat Bungam Anong actually organized an activity called Social Mob Party 2013. He has appointed a group of Red Shirt, he called Red Shirt 3.0, and educating people and teaching people or training them how to use social media and social network to exchange the idea and thoughts about politics, and also to communicate to the public. And nearby area, Ratchamangkala Gila Sathan, yesterday at about 4:30 p.m. It was the gathering of the United Front Democracy Against Dictatorship, or some people call them nickname as Red Shirt. And at around 6 p.m. they were singing national anthem, and on the stage the core leader of the UDD, Thida Thawon said, and also with some of the member of parliaments that came from Red Shirt itself, Jatuphon Prompan and Weng Tojirakan was on stage, and Thida Thawon said has announced the stance of their gathering first they said that the system that they have right now is the democracy under the king. Number two, they said that the charter amendment is the right of the parliament, so it's lawful. And number three, UDD will fight through peaceful means as the power to protect the democracy. They will not use violence. And number four, they are against all kind of coup, and they against the use of law that is not lawful. What is that supposed to mean? They said, they said they're against the unlawful use of law. Anyway, they said they will just stay there until the anti-government demonstration dispersed. So it seems like we will have the parallel stage going on between the Ratchamankala area and the Ratchadamnoen area.
But they're not gearing up to confront with the anti-gov demonstrators today, right?
They said that they not intended to crash with the anti-government supporters. They will stay there to give the support and just to show their stance that a lot of them believe that the verdict by the Constitutional Court is actually not right.
Yeah.
Because Constitutional Court actually said that the Constitution Amendment by the 312 member of Parliament is unlawful. So this group of people believe that the verdict is actually not really not just for them. And I forget to mention that the theme or the title of their gathering yesterday is actually direct translated into English is something like the state was killed by the Constitutional Court.
Oh wow.
That's the name of their gathering yesterday.
So they're like gather for several causes, right? One of them, I think that it mean what they talk about the lawful means. The unlawful means was that the way the anti-government are trying to gather people in order to pressure the government, or which the aims to overthrow the government. That would be unlawful. That they would have to gather their people to oppose and to show that
the opposition of the
not all Thai people want the government to drop. Right.
Yes, there's the reason that they said they stand behind this government because this is an elected government, and the prime minister also the prime minister that came from full democracy. So they believe their member of parliament is totally lawful and has a right to do the charter amendment. So when the Constitutional Court gives the verdict that it's unlawful, it's just they just not happy. And of course, they have to set up this to show the support to the government in the parallel kind of stage. Anyway, we're gonna take a short break and we'll come back. There's a lot of things have been said during the weekend, especially when Pheu Thai came out and said what is the actual plan behind all this movement by the Democrats Party.
Up next.